That's on. Okay, and that's on. So
we're on?
Well, they can hear us anyways. So let's see here. What are we doing here? Okay, we got the camera there. And there. Oh, hey, there we are. Hey.
Hey, everybody.
So welcome to Trivia, Matthew.
I'm back.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
you
I'm back.
You were gone.
Yep.
We weren't sure what happened, but
We
you're
heard
back now.
an enormous amount of complaints about Dickie.
Yes.
So
some of them are even actually related to this. So
we're getting thumbs down in the tap room here at Great North for Dickie.
So
many
many thumbs down for Dickie.
Yeah.
I mean, if Dickie was here, he'd probably have a different finger to express his feelings towards that. There it is. Oh, yeah. He's gonna. But anyways, well, Matt, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I appreciate it. I was hanging out in the wildfire-filled smoke sky in Montana.
I was going to say you were stuck in an airport for like 27 days or something.
Yeah, it seemed like a long time. American Airlines failed us several times on our trip, so just saying that out loud.
That's fine. Yeah. So if we're looking for corporate sponsors, anyone but that.
Anybody but apparently Spirit Airlines. Yeah, Spirit Airlines.
We know. You know how big we are in the sea-level trivia game.
Correct.
Go ahead and let us know what you want to come in as a sponsor at.
Spirit could probably afford us.
They probably could. Hey, you guys like peanuts? Okay. So, all right. Well, Matt, we are back again.
We're back at September Trivia.
We are in September Trivia. So,
and apparently what I missed last month was Rockingham winning yet another trophy.
They did. Yeah, okay. Well, they won this trophy. They don't.
It's the same trophy.
They only have one trophy.
Yeah.
They did not win a second.
They won the trophy again.
No, they did not go out and buy a second trophy to go ahead and hold it. That's like larger than the first trophy.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Yeah. Not yet. I'm expecting Eric to now be like buying all the trophies. So, okay, but should we dive in?
Yeah,
okay,
let's dive in.
So let's go ahead and go to this. So if you have not already, you want to go ahead and on a device that can get the internet, go to crowd.live and enter the code Cider Donuts.
Cider Donuts. So the theme for this, as you may see when we get there, this month's Battle of the Breweries is nicknamed Fall Festival.
Oh!
Because we're right on the cusp of Fall Festival season.
What a delight.
And so my favorite part of Fall Festival season is not the sort of pumpkin spice world in which we live in. It's actually cider donuts.
I see.
So hence cider donuts is the code name for tonight.
For me, it's seeing how Jamie Lee Curtis survives yet again another night. So
it's a very specific.
It's a very specific thing.
Yeah, and we're not in that right month yet.
No, not yet, not yet. But we're getting there. It's a lead-in.
All right, Jamie Lee Curtis question next month.
Probably. And how she started in Harry Potter.
So again, if you're on a computer, open a second tab or open up a tab and you want to go to crowd.live and you want to enter the code Cider Donuts, plural, because you can't have just one. And if you're on a mobile device like an iPad or a phone, bring it up, go to that, and you could play the game from there and you could sort of watch and listen from your computer.
Yes. And as always, if you want to do well at the game, pay attention to your device.
Correct.
If you want to not be entertained, listen to us. So,
wow. It took me a second to understand what you said there. Yeah.
Dark, right?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, hey, look, it's us.
Hey, we're Dolph Hoyt. My name is Matt. That is Mike. We are Dolph Hoyt Presents. Pumped to be back for September Trivia. Somehow it is September, and somehow it is 2021. Yep. So let that process for a second.
Yep. And we are excited to have back our four core breweries that have been playing with us pretty much every time
consistently. Yep.
From the barrel, we know you guys held your own pretty well last time until you didn't. Womp womp. Rockingham currently holds the trophy. Here at Great North, we have a roarish crowd here.
Raucous crowd.
You can't hear it because we have the microphone pointed away from them. There's 97 or so.
It'll only be a matter of time before they're throwing shade our way.
One or two. Yep. And then Two Share down on Union.
Just down the road.
They're pretty much like ripping out chairs that aren't in the ground either. So.
By the way, coming in here today, I hadn't seen it yet, but the mural they're painting on the side of the New Hampshire Food Bank is really impressive.
Oh, it's super cool. Yeah, we should probably get a photo of that sometime, so people aren't just like.
I'm encouraging.
We should just describe it.
I'm encouraging people to come check it out and then roll to your favorite brewery after.
It sounds like a thing.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, speaking of, why don't we go ahead and talk about who is here, who is playing
tonight? Yeah. Well, let's talk about our champs.
Yeah.
Our reigning champions down at Rockingham. Down located 1 Corporate Park Drive, Unit 1. So make sure you go to the correct end of the building there. But Unit 1 down in Derry. Their tap room hours, because you definitely should go visit them, Wednesday through Friday from 4 to 8 p.m. and Saturday 2 to 8. and Sunday 1 to 6.
So, and then up next, we also have Great North, who graciously let us be here.
Yes.
Usually by choice. And they are here at 10:50.
I mean, we've essentially named the corner of the room after ourselves.
It is, yes. We have
the Dolph Hoyt corner.
I have a little plaque to put on the wall here soon. But they are here at 1050 or 1050 Holt Ave.
There you go, buddy.
Number 14 in Manchester, across the streetish from the Union Leader.
And in the same building as Bingo.
Bingo.
Community
that's right.
bingo.
If you ever like to watch people park backwards and just make you mad, this is the place to go.
Yeah, we were pulling in. We were like literally driving by the Union Leader, and I said to my wife, I said, that car is going to Bingo. And
Sure
I was
enough.
correct.
And
Yep.
you know how you know? Because they would not park normally.
Well, they were
just-
like literally driving down like the middle of the road as well. It's a
al-
two-way road.
It's almost as if they were coming for vegan barbecue. So, but anyways, Great North is open on Thursday and Friday from 3 to 7, Saturdays from 1 to 7, and Sunday from 1 to 5.
I'm sorry, I was not prepared for the vegan barbecue comment. All right, so
Nobody's ever expecting vegan barbecue.
all right, so also down the road from us here in Manchester, our friends at Two Share, 720 Union Street, Manchester. Their tap room is open Thursday and Friday from 4 to 9 p.m., Saturday from 1 to 9 p.m., and then Sunday from 1 to 7 p.m. So definitely get over, check them out. Wonderful neighborhood environment over there, which is pretty cool.
Yes. And then speaking of on the other side of the Corporate Park Drive Center is From the Barrel. They're at Unit 16, and they are open Thursdays and Fridays from 4 to 8, Saturdays from 2 to 8, and Sundays 1 to 6. So a lot of great places.
A lot of options.
A lot of great places. You're probably at one of them, or you probably heard of us through one of them.
Right. Or you're playing for one of them tonight.
Hopefully you are, because otherwise we mess something up.
Yes, it's true.
So.
It's true. So our next slide here, Mike, if you wanna go
oh,
ahead.
Oh, look at this. Here
are the champs.
Here's a jolly crew
from Rockingham. This is from their Facebook and I think Instagram pages.
That's not the right one.
You don't have the right one, Mike.
Well, the internet has the right one. But,
Yeah, here it is right.
Yeah,
it's fine. Anyways, so for people in Great North, just imagine this is a group of people who like won a trophy.
So this is a proper celebration. That's a trophy in front. That's the trophy. That's not a duplicate. That's not a secondary trophy that you can bring in the parade with you. That's the real trophy. But proper celebration going on there, and love that they threw it out on their Facebook and Instagram pages. But unfortunately, probably not on their LinkedIn page.
No, probably not. Yeah. No, they don't. Not everyone can have a LinkedIn page, Matt.
That's true.
So
that's true. All right, so let's quick reminder: to play tonight, you're going to want to go to crowd.live, and you're going to want to enter the code Cider Donuts. And again, you want to do that on another tab on your computer or bring it up on your mobile device. Because if you put us in the background so you can hear us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Preferably.
So. Yep.
And so for tonight, same as it has been for the last while. Tonight there are 20 questions. Some of these will be multiple choice.
The bulk of which are multiple choice.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And some will be short answer. So what's the opposite of a bulk?
The minimal.
The amount that you steal from the grapes that you steal from the grocery store. The grapes you steal from the grocery store amount will be the short answer.
They talked about in bourbon. Yeah.
But while we're playing, you'll have 30 seconds to answer. We will read the question first, and then we'll start the clock. You're welcome. And then, but ultimately, the faster you answer, the more points you will score. For a maximum of 150 points per question.
Correct. But as that timer counts down, the points are going to count down.
Yes.
So the goal is to answer correctly and to answer quickly.
Yes.
So if you don't know, guess wrong quick.
Very fast. Yeah. And if you guess too quick, you might be guessing wrong anyways.
Correct.
Because
yes.
With the multiple choice questions, if you answer too quickly, the screen will shift and you may be pressing the wrong answer.
It's true.
This will happen. If it does, I'm sorry. Get mad. That's all I got.
I was using this platform recently for a work purpose, a true 9 to 5 work purpose for a baby shower, and we're playing some trivia, we're doing some fun stuff, and I fell victim to the shifting.
Oh man!
Yeah, and I was like, oh man.
Did you answer 16 Candles instead of Breakfast Club?
No, I think I answered boy instead of girl or something.
Oh man, that's going to be a really awkward.
Yep.
All right, hey, let's go ahead and talk about how to talk about us.
So tonight, whether you're at a brewery, whether you're at home, whether you're in a car in a parking lot or wherever you are, we definitely want you to tag us on. Definitely want you to tag us on social media.
Yeah, if you're waiting for bingo to start,
maybe. Yeah. You could be the passenger in a car playing trivia.
Maybe.
All right. So what we want to do on Facebook, check out at Dolph Hoyt Presents, at Great North Ale, at Rockingham Brewing, at Two Share Brewing, and at From the Barrel Brewery. And on Instagram, check out at Great North Ale, at Two Share Brewing, at Rockingham Brewing, and at Drink FTB stands for From the Barrel.
Oh, that's super clever.
Yep.
There. All right, yeah. So and then not everyone, like as Matt mentioned, can have a LinkedIn page.
Correct.
We do. Feel free to find us there.
Yep.
We're not going to share the information because our sevens of followers like to like that elite status.
Yeah, it's like having a black card. Like not everybody can do it. Yeah,
not everyone can have it. So,
all right. So again, we want you to go to crowd.live. We want you to enter the code Cider Donuts, and we want you to get prepared to have a lot of fun tonight playing trivia with us.
Yep. And if you're not going to have a lot of fun, we hope that you at least have a medium amount of fun. So
it's only a matter of time before the tap room here turns on us. So
it's 100% going to happen.
It is football season, which means it's gambling season. I put the over/under on question 7 for when the room turns on us. Would you go over or under on that?
I don't know what that means. So
was it going to take fewer questions for them to turn on us, or more questions for them?
Oh, definitely fewer questions.
Okay, so you're taking the under.
I've seen the questions.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not going to end well for us.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, again, crowd.live, you're going to want to enter the code Cider Donuts. We have nearly 50 teams playing tonight, which is very cool. We do have, now's a good time to say it, we do have prizes.
Yep, we have, right? We should probably
Lisa, we have prizes, I ask as the question.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Prizes for our top 3 teams.
Because otherwise I had a box in my car, Nothing's in it.
We've got some dog hop stickers.
We can give out some magnets and stuff like that. We have some coasters. You'll take my photo op? Okay.
No, your flip-flops.
Oh, no. You can. No.
You do not want those flip-flops.
Now I do.
All right. So what we're going to do now is, you ready to switch over?
Oh, I already have.
Oh, you already have?
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do?
Come on, Matt. Hurry up. You've been in Montana too long.
I know. It's a very different pace there. When you hit play, start the game. There we go. Question 1. Stool analyzers are health specialists who analyze feces to detect, prevent, and treat what condition which kills 600,000 people annually. Our options are malaria, dysentery, sepsis, or diabetes.
Well, these are all super fun, Matt.
They are. I thought I'd start off with a poop question. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the picture.
Yeah, I mean,
Start, guys.
yeah, off to a shitty start.
Yep. Okay, so it was the under. It was the under on when the room would turn on us. Yep.
And for those of you who are at home waiting to turn on us, if you are, you can go ahead and chat with us in the live stream there as well. So feel free to be very upset with how terrible these questions are.
Correct.
So
stool analyzers are health specialists who analyze feces to detect, prevent, and treat what condition which kills 600,000 people annually. Let's see. How did we? It seems like most people knew this one. Nobody thought it was diabetes.
Nope. Nope. And so I guess it's dysentery. I don't think we actually said that out loud, but
I did. I was going to lead into it.
Well, awkward.
Oh, see, we've been at it. We're 2 months. We have
2 months.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Anyway, so dysentery. Almost 70% of folks got that one right. So dysentery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
how does dysentery?
So
it's
really
usually
nice.
Yeah.
So
It is. It's in the water. Yeah. It actually says the annual death toll from dysentery primarily occurs in developing countries where clean drinking water is not easy to obtain. So our scientist here in the room was able to suss that one out. So.
Yeah. I know.
Question 2.
That's why we're.
Oh, this is a good one.
So.
Cats.
Oh man.
From both the stage and screen is based on the poetry collection Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by what American British writer? Is it W.H. Auden, E.E. Cummings, C.S. Lewis, or T.S. Eliot? And I had no idea this was true.
No, nor I. And now I'm watching this. I'm actually kind of disappointed that this is actually based on something that people actually think is good.
Well, so our spirit animal Norm Macdonald recently passed away.
Yes.
And I fell down the rabbit hole of watching a bunch of Norm Macdonald clips on YouTube.
I'm pretty sure at least 98% of people have.
Correct.
So.
And one of them was him hosting the news segment on Saturday Night Live. And one of them was Cats had celebrated its 5,000th show. And it was also happened to be the 5,000th night where a husband looked at his wife and said, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, I nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. So, but yes. We got some guesses all over the board here. It really is it's a battle between E.E. Cummings and T.S. Eliot, but Cats from both stage and screen is based upon a poetry collection by what American British writer? The correct answer is T.S. Eliot's.
I'm 2 for 2.
Oh.
So,
Okay. So my wife, who's here, who was like, "Oh, I only ever get one right," is now 2 for 2.
Yep. So it's all downhill from here.
It is all downhill. You can't. She said it out loud, and that's the problem.
So congrats to our 25 English majors.
Or Cats fans. I don't know which is worse.
So,
all right, question 3. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what Scandinavian country has the oldest continuously used national flag? Is it Sweden, Denmark, Finland, or Norway? Which I think, don't all these countries essentially have the same flag with a different color scheme?
it's pretty similar.
Pretty similar, yeah.
You know, it's kind of variations of red, white, and blue with like crosses and bars.
Yeah, I'd say crosses and bars.
Yeah.
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 Because I don't, yeah.
There might be a yellow in there somewhere. I
think there's a yellow in there, yeah.
You know, maybe
For
a
sure.
chartreuse. You know,
Chartreuse?
Chartreuse if you're nasty.
Oh, man.
So
Jamie Foxx making fun of Dave Chappelle using the word chartreuse is one of the best things you could go look for on the internet tonight. So, all right. So our question was, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what Scandinavian country has the oldest continuously used national flag? Our options were Sweden, Denmark, Finland, or Norway. Kind of like equal guesses
It was pretty balanced for the most part.
Yeah, things like most folks think it's Norway. Few folks think it's Finland. The correct answer is actually B. It's Denmark. Denmark. The flag of Denmark has been used since the 1300s.
That's
1300.
That's crazy. That's
Crazy.
Crazy.
All right, question 4. Trevor Lawrence of blank university was selected with the first pick in the NFL draft. Was it Syracuse, Miami, North Carolina State, or Clemson?
Okay. Well, the Harry Potter fans are out in full force on this one.
Full force.
But,
So Trevor Lawrence of blank university was selected as the first pick in the 2021 NFL draft.
yep. Yes, he did go to Hogwarts.
Yes.
It's not even an option here. I
Yeah.
apologize. Yeah.
What did he play? Quidditch? Was that the
Quidditch,
sport?
yeah. It's basically
Quidditch,
it's like American football, basically. So
True.
or ping pong mixed in there, as well as hide and go seek. So
What was that Paralympic sport you were telling me about?
murder ball.
No, but not.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, but
goal ball.
goal ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so all the players are blind.
Blindfold.
And they basically throw a ball with bells in it
Yeah.
across the soccer court.
It's unbelievable.
And it's fantastic.
Once again, go find a rabbit hole to fall into. Check out goal ball from the 2020 Paralympics.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
And then start watching wheelchair rugby after that, because that's even more amazing.
All right, so Trevor Lawrence of blank university was selected as the first pick in the 2021 NFL draft. As a fan of the University of South Carolina, this pains me to say, but Trevor Lawrence went to Clemson University. Clemson. You can only, in that state, the state of South Carolina, you can only be a fan of one of the schools.
Yep. And it seems that a substantial amount of our players tonight knew that answer,
Right.
Which means the other 6 will do really well in the Harry Potter question.
I wonder if the 3 people who guessed Syracuse were like, "Ooh, it's orange," and guessed Syracuse. Yep, we have one. Yeah. I thought that might throw. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be too obvious," but I'm like, "Oh, Syracuse is a good twist."
Yeah. And you're quite on point with your gift game tonight here, Matt. That guy.
This one came standard. I didn't put this one in.
This one looks like quite the athlete.
That's him.
So,
That's Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I see. Well,
that's the number one pick.
Well, color me orange. Okay.
Sports ball. All right, question 5. Pork ribs are considered the most popular of all barbecue dishes. How many different cuts of pork ribs exist? Our options are 2, 4, 7, or 9.
So now I know a lot of you are probably saying, "Well, hold up here, Matt.
This isn't vegan barbecue.
Fred Flintstone did not have a pork. Those are not pork ribs.
Those are brontosaurus
Those
ribs.
are brontosaurus. Well, the brontosaurus, fun fact, Matt, is actually an ancient descendant of the pig.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's not true, but you know,
According to Flintstone
according
lore.
to Flintstone lore, Flintstoneology, you know.
All right, so pork ribs are considered the most popular of all barbecue dishes. How many different cuts of pork ribs exist is our question. Our options are, potential answers are 2, 4, 7, or 9. Appears that most answers are in. Nobody thought it was 9.
Well, they better be because they can't answer it now. So
I know, but nobody thought it was 9.
no.
But there are the types of ribs. There are baby back ribs. There are spare ribs. There are country style ribs, and there are St. Louis style ribs. Which, if you count that up, there are 4.
Yes.
And now you know.
I thought it was how many times can you cut the rib?
Well, you can't. Well, no, you can't. You can't cut a rib. So
You can cut it. You can technically.
you can cut in between.
Correct.
The ribs, but
Correct. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter talking in football slang.
yeah, and so we already have a lot of murderous eyes on us tonight.
Yeah, but not on us. They're
So-
actually focused on each other in here tonight, which is nice.
Yeah, which is great. Which means they're not paying attention to our commentary.
Correct. So let's check out some scores.
Okay, what am I pushing? So we're going to look at the individuals first.
Yeah, let's check out the
Okay.
individuals first.
So I think this is it. Yes, it is. Okay, hey, look at that. The Cribbage Crew has come in first
Cribbage
place
Crew.
with 619.
So
Millinocket Shuffle.
We've got 2 teams that are perfect so far.
Yep, but this also
5
goes
out
to
of
show.
5.
This also goes to show the faster you answer, the more points you get.
Yep.
So
I like to scroll down to the bottom, see how people are. Nobody is shut out.
nobody shut up.
Nobody shut up.
Victoria in third place. I don't think we mentioned that. So congrats to there.
I'm sorry, Victoria. I didn't mean to.
Old Jockingham in 38.
It looks like Firth is playing tonight. Firth and 10 in 17th place.
Oh, hey, that's a pretty nice
Yep.
place. Mike is an energy vampire. Well, that is true.
Wow. Okay.
So wump wump for you all. So, you don't know what your team name is? That's gonna be.
Can I change it?
I don't know.
I tried to change it last.
So we have Death by Stereo in 18th, Firth and 10 in 17th.
Yep.
Ben's favorite is in 16th.
We've got KK, just K and K, lowercase K and K, 50th place.
Yep.
One answered right,
Okay,
but
that's all it
99
takes.
points. So answered it pretty quick. The one they got right, they answered pretty quick. So
That's good.
yep. All right.
So let's go ahead and take a look at how our teams are
Team
doing.
rankings.
So now this is important because the average score of everyone playing for that team is going to dictate their
Roll up.
score, and
Yep.
the high score at the end of the night for them is going to get that trophy.
That's right.
So how are we doing here? Oh, look at that. Two-share in the front of the pack.
Two-share.
By a country mile.
But that is
as opposed to a St. Louis mile.
in this
or-
game. That is a country mile. So I just want to point out they're averaging 4 correct answers. 4 out of 10.
It's pretty solid.
The next closest one, 2.8.
Yeah, so that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard to make.
Oh, wow.
So right now, everyone down at two-share is just like amped and ready to go.
Thinking like, what happened?
That's right. They're
Yeah.
they're just all of a sudden like, Mary, give me a gold sip.
I mean,
So,
they're not
we gotta
usually
go.
they're not usually the lead in the peloton. This is uncharted territory for them.
that's like a $3 word there, man. I don't know what that means. So,
You don't watch the Tour de France?
well,
Okay, here we go. All right, let's head back to the game for question 6. You ready? I'm
sure.
ready.
Yeah, let's
here
see
we
what
go.
happens.
At the 89th Academy Awards, La La Land was mistakenly announced as winner of Best Picture. After correcting the error, which film actually won? Was it Hidden Figures, Manchester by the Sea, Hell or High Water, or Moonlight?
Oh, good for Hell and High Water. I didn't realize they were nominated.
They
So-
were nominated. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Hidden Figures, another great movie.
Yeah, I don't think I've
Manchester
seen
by the Sea, sad.
Sad is in like sad you went to see it, or just a sad movie?
It's a sad, good, well done, sad movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very sad. Yeah. You haven't seen Hidden Figures?
I don't know what that is.
You need to remedy that.
Well, there's a lot of things we need to remedy.
It's about the women who were behind the.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, okay.
NASA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
So at the 89th Academy Awards, La La Land was mistakenly announced as the winner of Best Picture. After correcting the error, which film actually won? The vast majority of folks here think it is Moonlight. They are correct. I was trying to think of some way to get around it, but it was too overwhelming.
I mean,
it was
we
too
can
overwhelming.
talk about like moonlighting though, with Bruce Willis.
Bruce
and,
Willis
Sybil
and-
Shepherd. So
Great show. That's one. So that's one. How have they not remade that yet?
I'm kind of glad they haven't.
Wonder Years next week.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So, all right. Question 7. In poker hand rankings, which of the following does not beat a flush? Is it a full house, a straight, 4 of a kind, or a straight flush? So again, we're looking for what does not beat a flush.
Well, I'm being told it's a repeat, but the question is now, can you remember what it is?
Was this from last? Was this in last month?
Yeah, and I put a straight flush.
I wasn't here.
Got it.
I wasn't here. I didn't know.
Well, that's okay because apparently Krista doesn't remember either.
Yeah.
So.
Apparently, almost 30% of people don't.
All right. Well,
remember.
all right, folks. So this is your gimme. Apparently,
It's either a
This is
freebie.
last time.
This is like when Mike gives the answer before the timer's out.
Kind of like the last one. It was like where it's more like, oh, it's not Hell and High Water. I knew that was nominated. Yeah. So. All right. Well.
So for those that are wondering, in poker, it's royal flush, then straight flush, four of a kind, full house, flush, straight. So a straight is what does not beat a flush. It's also like three of a kind, two pair.
So we definitely have done better apparently from last month because we don't have anyone who answered straight flush this time. So
Okay.
So we'll try this again next month to see how we do. So
I'm gonna get it next month.
yeah.
Well, do we need to repeat this a third time?
I
See if we can get 100%.
Yeah, see what we can do. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, there are 13 questions left. Who knows which ones I've
Who knows?
repeated? Yeah.
Let's find out together.
Yeah, let's find out. All right. Question 8. How many U.S. states begin with the letter M? This is one we're going to need you to type in.
Yep, you're
We're
going
going
to
to type a number.
A
We're going to need
number.
you to put a number in. So how many U.S. states begin with the letter M?
Yep. So this is numeric, not
Yes.
letteric. Letteric? That's not a thing.
So numeric or alphanumeric.
There it is,
Yeah.
alpha. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of states.
Well, there's about 50.
Well, no, I'm watching the picture and then like filling in all the states. It's like a lot of. It's a Cupid shooting an arrow with love. It's really quite interesting.
It really has absolutely nothing
red
to do
and
with
blue
this
states?
whatsoever.
No.
They really just like got lucky.
I didn't pick this one either. This was
They just like
preloaded.
decided, it's like, oh hey, look,
Yeah.
United States, that's good enough.
That's good enough. Oh,
Yeah.
politics. All right. So what we're looking for is how many U.S. states begin with the letter M. So you want to go check on that one? All right. So let's read it off.
Yes. That's
Alphabetically.
Hopefully you can mess that one up.
We have Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, and where I just was, Montana, which gives you 8. 8 is the correct answer. So we had a lot. That was a lot to think through there, but we had,
to think there.
11 correct answers.
Yeah, and for those of you who are kind of frustrated with this, saying, well, hold on, Mike, what about Alabama? Well, Alabama doesn't start with an M.
There's an M in it.
Yes.
Correct for those counting at home, but it certainly doesn't start with the letter M. Or begin, I guess was the word we used in the question.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. All right, moving on to 9. The Rolling Stones, You Can't Always Get What You Want, famously underscores the opening funeral scene in what 1983 film? Our options are Easy Money, The Big Chill, Christine, or The Outsiders. And I actually think the
That's Kelso,
video
isn't it?
on this, yeah, I think that's actually
Kelso.
from the
Yeah.
70s show.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's Kelso.
No,
I think
it's
that's the girl.
Mila Kunis?
No, the other one.
Donna.
Donna. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right,
I
well,
think, or it might be Mick Jagger.
it could
I
be
don't
Mick
know.
Jagger. Mick Jagger was a very attractive man.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with Donna from that '70s show.
Everybody looking really close. You know, we're pretty sure. It's
Everybody
Donna.
lean in.
Yeah,
Everybody lean in.
I'm going Kelso, but you know.
You thought it was Kelso. I thought it was Donna, and apparently it's Mick Jagger.
So now
At least
that,
we're on the same page.
yeah. So now that everyone's mad at us,
I don't know that anybody's mad at us. I'm upset that nobody guessed Christine.
I know. I mean, who does not want to have a movie about a murderous car opening up? Because like when you like singing some Mick Jagger.
Right. But there was the 42 people, 82% knew that the correct answer was The Big Chill. So congratulations to everybody. This is sort of a famous movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Question 10, last question before halftime. Chickens can lay many different colored eggs. Which of these is not one of them? So chickens cannot lay blue eggs, pink eggs, purple eggs, or black eggs. I don't know that I'd eat an egg in any of those colors from a chicken.
No.
I don't know. I don't know that I would.
Well, I mean,
I don't like to eat like the weird colored carrots. I can't have a hard time with a weird colored egg.
well, this will be awkward. So, so, Yep. So again, chickens make different colored eggs. Which of these is not one of them? Your choices are blue, pink, purple, or black. Well, Matt, you'd be surprised, but we have a quick across the board here.
Yeah. So many chicken breeds lay blue and pink eggs.
They do.
Yep. The Langan chicken is the only one that reliably lays purple eggs, but no chicken breed, no matter their diet, will lay a black egg.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm curious as to how they figured this out. Do they really just feeding them like?
Who knows? Our friends at Tyson Chicken, I don't know who would come up with this, but
I got nothing.
Yeah.
All right, well, Matt, that is the end
That's
of the
halftime.
first half. Yeah.
Halftime.
So, no halftime show here.
No, we go right into
We
scores.
go straight into scores. So let's go ahead and take a look at how our individuals are doing.
Oh, no more perfect scores.
Victoria up the board.
No more perfect scores, though.
Almost perfect. Except for the fact that she got 2 wrong.
Correct. Correct.
But aside from that, almost perfect.
I just want to point out KK, who had 1 correct after the first quarter, 3 correct in the second quarter for 4 total.
Nice.
Moved up right up from 50th to 45th.
Very good.
Yeah.
Aloe the team in 28. Juice Boy in 34. I got nothing there. Burn the Barrels in 31.
Hey,
What?
bugger off.
Okay.
Penny and Leonard took my
We have. Let's see here. Winning Chick is at 51. So that's
what exactly do you think JP did to get JP can F himself in 10th place?
Well, there's quite a few things that JP could have done.
I'm just saying. It just is really
most of which we probably shouldn't be talking about here. So
First and 10 sucked in the
we have
second quarter.
CRBC here at 18.
CRBC.
Is that Rudy?
It probably is.
Is that Rudy?
It probably is. Classic Rudy.
Check out some
So-
team scores now. Now remember,
Yeah.
share. There was a reference of a country mile of a lead.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest jinx in the world.
Well, let's see if we can get it down to a St. Louis mile then. So, because that's basically the same thing as the different types of ribs, right?
So it's the lead has narrowed.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you switched over.
I should probably show it.
You
first.
should
So,
probably
let's
switch
check it
over.
out,
Yeah, I thought you did.
So, all right. So now this makes more sense.
Way more sense.
So it's not just weird foreshadowing.
Yeah. So the lead has narrowed, and the gap of all the teams has really narrowed. So it's a 200-point game between all 4 teams with 10 questions left. It's going to be a dogfight. Dogfight. Just saying, dogfight.
Oh man, it's gonna be like Victor's house all over again growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we
This
should.
got awkward. Let's move on.
But again, I
So-
think again we really want to thank Two Share, From the Barrel, Great North, and Rockingham for being a part of tonight, and for everybody playing and being
Nothing. Go on.
and
Keep
for
going.
everybody being a part of one of those teams as we play in a fun match this evening.
It's a delightful match.
That's a-
Yeah.
Perfect.
You know, it's no hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
Except for that murderous look right there. So
Waiting for the Harry Potter question that won't probably be a Harry Potter
it probably
question.
won't be a Harry Potter question. It's probably going to be about poker cards.
That would
So,
be the best. Yeah.
In Harry Potter, which of these is not a?
I'm
is
now
not a winning
thinking
hand?
the Harry Potter question may have already been asked. That's what I'm now worried about.
Honestly, not sure if we added them this
Okay.
time around. All right. So question
Okay.
11, Matt.
Question 11. Hold on. I need to make a swap.
Okay, you got to do the thing. All right.
There it is.
There it is.
What 1990? We're gonna need you to type this one in. So, what 1992 film soundtrack became a huge hit due to its Seattle influence at a time when grunge music was becoming mainstream? So, this is short edge. We're gonna need you to type this in, alphanumeric. Type this one in.
Yes.
But what 1992 film soundtrack became a huge hit because of its Seattle influence?
Yeah, and this was such an amazing soundtrack
Right.
to such an awful movie, and it's just like such a weird mix of it because of that. So
This is
We're all on the same team, girl.
one of the. You referenced another movie, Reality Bites, as
Yeah.
like a counterpoint to
a
this.
better to this one.
better to this one?
So needless to say, if you answer Reality Bites, it's not the answer.
Right. But so I have in my, now that we're all remote and we're all Zoomed and we're all, my background is a bunch of albums.
Yep.
And one of the albums on there is a single soundtrack.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's really good. So we have some great answers here coming in. Let me show you those answers. So single soundtrack is
Yeah.
there. Empire Records also a
also
fantastic
a fantastic one. Yeah, Dazed and Confused,
soundtrack. Very good.
Dazed and Confused, another one where the soundtrack's probably better than the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
arguable, but
Okay.
yeah. Wayne's World is a
Wayne's
classic
World.
one. Swingers
Okay,
is super
can we talk about Airheads on here? That movie
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
No. Airheads is fantastic.
Airheads is great.
film.
Harry Potter, so I don't know who guessed that one.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam was. I don't know what Pearl Jam was. Pearl Jam is I think what they mean. But yeah, I already mumbled it out. But the correct answer is in fact singles, because I was talking about my record wall. But you know.
Yeah. So, but like this is like one of those soundtracks that's just phenomenal.
Correct.
Between like Alice in Chains and
Pearl Jam.
Soundgarden, Chris Cornell solo, Temple of the Dog, which is basically Pearl Jam and Soundgarden.
And Mother Love Bone
as well, which is also in there. And just across the board, such a good soundtrack, and then just such a shit movie. Oh my god! And I'm probably gonna someone probably loves this movie, and I just ruined their life. So, all right.
At the end,
eat Arby's.
Bless you.
Eat Arby's.
Eat Arby's. Here we go. Question 12. The 1998
movies.
The 1998 film Mac and Me, which is made most famous by Paul Rudd being on Conan, was panned due to its overuse of product placement, being partially filmed in a working restaurant from which fast food chain? Was it Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, or Jack in the Box?
No, such a great scene too, because because it's just aliens who come here and they're looking for Mac, because Mac got lost, and like this boy who uses a wheelchair is just finds Mac and they become best friends.
Sure.
But they're in this restaurant and they're just there's this weird alien plus restaurant attendees dancing scene, and it just goes on. It doesn't stop, and it's just awkward.
So if you haven't, so the movie horrific.
No, it's so good.
But if you haven't ever seen Paul Rudd make an appearance on the Conan O'Brien show, he always worked in.
Well, it's too late now.
He always worked in a clip from Mac and Me into it. You must watch.
Yes,
you must watch.
So I mean,
it's phenomenal. It was even on the last Conan they worked it in.
Would you say that Mac and Me is up there with Hell or High Water?
Up there meaning what? I do not know.
It's definitely on par.
Does it have "and" in the title? Then yes.
Is it on par with the sadness of Manchester by the Sea?
Probably.
All right. Anyways.
All right. So our options: Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, and Jack in the Box. It seems as though most people guessed that this one was McDonald's. Jack in the Box got some interesting love. Which is really weird because I don't know that we have a Jack in the Box within 1,500 miles of us.
There's only 3 of them at the time, I think, when this movie was made.
So. Yeah. McDonald's denied funding Mac and Me, although no one ever believed it because it was so heavily product placed. But
yes,
McDonald's is
crazy.
crazy.
They just kind of showed up there and just filmed.
Yeah, that's awful. Let's move on to lucky question number 13. Bye, Felicia was a phrase used to dismiss someone, was originally spoken in which 1990s comedy? Was it Clueless, Friday, American Pie, or a repeat, Dazed and Confused?
Ooh. Well, I mean, these are all fantastic movies.
I was going to say.
Let's
they're all fun watches.
They're all movies.
They're all fun watches.
They're all movies. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I guess American Pie. It's been a while, but
time to revisit.
Is it though? So, but yeah, I mean, Clueless though. I guess apparently today is the 25th anniversary of Legally Blonde coming out.
Okay.
Which is actually nothing to do with it because I was Alicia Silverstone in Clueless. So disregard this altogether.
I didn't know where we were going there, Mike. But, all right, so "Bye, Felicia" is a phrase used to dismiss someone. Was originally spoken in which 1990s comedy film? I love that this one is so highly guessed, but Friday has 82% of the answers, and you could not be more correct. Big worm with a big perm, puff puff pass. So much can come from that movie. Written by Ice Cube. So good. But yeah, according to the star of 1995's Friday, Ice Cube, "Bye, Felicia" is a phrase used to get someone annoying out of your face. So feel free to let's bring that back.
Well, I fear seeing this in the comments. So
all right, question 14. Which of these popular board games, Mike, this is for you, might involve the term Zugawang?
That's not a real word.
I don't know, but Zugawang. Is it backgammon, Mancala, checkers, or chess? Did I say Mancala correct? Mancala?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, in the scale of things that you've said poorly and wrong over the years,
that was most right.
This was the most closest you've got. Yeah.
And I'm guessing Zugawang is correct. I mean, I'm just sounding it out.
Zugzwang?
Zugzwang?
I got nothing. Yeah. I don't have an answer for you on this one.
I only played one of these 4 games, so.
Really?
Yep.
Was it backgammon?
It was not backgammon.
And by playing backgammon, I mean where you get the army men and you put them on the board too, and like it has absolutely nothing to do with the real rules.
No, checkers. Checkers is the one of these. But yeah, so Zugzwang or Zugawang or however we want to say it is a chess term that means being forced to make a move even if it's a bad one. So chess. Chess is the correct answer. Well, we're getting booed.
We're getting
Most
booed.
people thought it was Mancala because I think you were talking about it.
By talking about it, I mean you asked me the question as if you pronounce it correctly.
Did I say it right? Yeah.
So
Nobody plays chess anymore. Have you not seen the Queen's Gambit? Everyone played chess after that. All right, last question of the third quarter. Let's jump into question 15. The Latin legal term in camera translates to blank in English. Is it recorded, private, public, televised?
well, this is a super confusing question right off the bat. But,
Sure.
You know.
So the Latin legal term in camera translates to blank in English. Is it recorded, private, public, or televised? And apparently Judge Judy wants your answer.
Yes.
She's pointing to her watch.
On Lifetime, which looks like the logo is from like an old Logitech ad or something like that.
I didn't pick this video either, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So I have a feeling we're pronouncing it wrong, but
In camera?
well, I mean, like that's how we're pronouncing it. in Latin, I'm not sure like that's exactly how it's said. So.
It translates. Probably should say translates loosely to or something.
Yeah,
right?
there it is. Yeah.
All right, so our options are, and this one's all over the board. I don't think anybody had a firm sense of this one, but recorded, private, public, and televised, all pretty equal. So televised is the highest with 31, private is the lowest with 19, and those 9 who answered private should feel really good about themselves right now because that is the correct answer.
Camera means dark AC.
Private.
Yeah. So do you read the fun fact there, Matt?
Yeah, in camera literally translates to in private or in chambers, which
Judge Judy, that makes sense. now.
and
Okay.
means portions of the case will only be something the judge can see.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, legal.
super
Yeah,
legal.
law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this is like where Legally Blonde comes into play.
Yeah,
Because
so you
like,
were
she
just a
probably
little
would've
ahead
known.
with
Yeah,
Legally Blonde.
yeah.
Okay, I see what you were doing there.
Elle would have known this. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of the third quarter, so I think it's time to check out some
Okay,
scores.
well, while you drink that beer there, I'll go ahead and check this button.
Mars and
so
Rovers,
look at that.
delicious.
Victoria still in first
Woo!
place. Well done, Victoria. EC in second. JP can out himself.
JP can out making the move.
Working their way up. Let's see, the Power of Shadows in 22, because that's the next one you want to jump to after saying the third place. Juice Boy in 27. The Max, clearly they probably got the Mac and Me question correct in 34. Your Feet Be Dangling in 45. Burn the Barrels in 46.
Can we talk about the 51st place team?
Carlos Spicy Wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they definitely didn't go to
I think
the
it's a new
barbecue,
team
so-
because I don't think it's been on there. I think they joined late.
Well, I mean, like, that's typically what happens with spiciness. But, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at those teams. Yeah, well, we have a...
My wife might be in the top 20, and she's relishing this moment right now. Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at those. Those
Yep,
those
team
teams.
rankings.
There you go.
Oh boy!
So now let's see. Last time we had From the Barrel.
From the barrel out front. Yeah. Or no, Two Share was out
Yeah,
front.
well, we already ruined it for everyone. So let's go
ruined
ahead
it,
and
yeah.
go there now. So yeah, so From
Yeah.
the Barrel jumped ahead.
Jumps.
2 Share just behind. We have
Rockingham sneaking up.
sneaking up. All right, but yeah, so like the point differential there is like less than 20.
It's good math.
So,
It's good math. Be 18.
yeah.
Yep.
So
But still, like about 300 points separate all the teams. So
Yeah.
it's
still
still kind
pretty
of
close.
anybody's game. So
it can be pretty close as long as everyone does really
yeah.
damn good.
We've got Joe Getz here in the tap room at Great North giving a big time pep talk.
He's super excited.
He's fired
Doesn't
up.
understand how averages work, but that's okay. So
He's riled up.
All right.
Here we go. So for our final 5 questions. Question 16. What country has famously hosted an air guitar world championship every year since 1996? Is it Canada, Finland, Japan, or Australia? second reference of Finland tonight too.
I know. It's
Two Dazed and
it's
Confused.
almost like
Two Finlands.
It's almost like we pulled questions from a similar game.
I know. I wonder what else will be a repeat. It's like with that time when Buffalo was like the correct answer for everything.
Buffalo's always the correct answer, unless it's 8.
It's
So,
eight.
or yeah.
All right. So again, what country has famously hosted an air guitar world championship every year since 1996? I'm a little disappointed that the GIF on this one isn't of Bill and Ted.
Oh, that would have been a lot
too
more
perfect.
sense.
Yeah.
A lot more sense. But he does have a championship belt on, and he does look a little bit like Kelso meets Donna meets Joe Guest. So yeah.
Meets Pete Davidson even.
Yeah.
Like that's yeah. Anyway, so the Air Guitar World Championships are held every August in the city of Oulu, which is in Finland. Oh, Finland is the correct answer.
Finland.
Yep, half the people, about 51% of people knew that one. So.
Not about.
No, exactly 50. About
51,
51%.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, Lisa, did you answer Canada?
Yeah, Joseph suggested I did that.
Oh boy.
All right. Well,
All
seems
right.
like a good choice.
If it's an option, I have to pick it.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean
fair
that's
enough.
sure. I mean that's one way of winning.
All right. Question 17. In what state is the American concert venue Red Rocks Amphitheater? Our options are Arizona, Utah, Nevada, or Colorado.
All right. Well, this one
Joe's
immediately-
feeling very confident over there right now with this one.
So fortunately for the Great North crew here, Canada is not an option.
Canada not an
there's a
option.
real chance here. So, but yeah, I mean, like, I think everyone probably knows this venue from the prolific concert that was held here of John Tesh.
John Tesh?
Yeah.
Performed here?
Oh yes, very very famously.
Wow.
I got nothing actually.
I had no idea.
I just remember thinking that's the most hilarious thing possible because John Tesh.
Yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, so our options for Red Rocks Amphitheater being located in either Arizona, Utah, Nevada, or Colorado. 94% of the folks here thought it was Colorado, and they're going to be so disappointed to find out that John Tesh played there. Because Colorado is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Colorado is the correct answer. Yeah, Red Rocks Amphitheater is an open-air amphitheater built into rock structure in the western United States near Morrison, Colorado, 10 miles west of Denver.
Ooh.
Yep, I know. I will go to a show there someday.
All right. Well,
Yeah, they're in the Gorge. Those are my.
Those are good
in
choices.
Washington, yep.
it's much better than the World Theater outside of Chicago in Tinley Park. So.
All right, question 18. Which of the following is the next in the series of number names? Million, billion, trillion, what? Our options are quadrillion, quadraquartillion, quintillion, and quintillion.
All right. So one
Sound
of
like
these.
cotillion is like the rite of passage in the South or something. Isn't that
Okay.
like a
Sure.
cotillion?
Sure. Yeah. One of these is a real word.
Yeah.
So
By the way, this guy is doing proper math in the video.
is he
Yeah, 1, 2.
counting on his fingers
Counting
with
on
all
his
this
fingers,
beautiful mind stuff going on?
Yeah.
So
again, which of the following is the next in the series of number names? Million, billion, trillion, what? And this is probably a terrible time to say it, but the dashes don't count. So don't count the dashes and then say, oh, it should match. No.
yeah.
So
anyway, it's fine.
So what do we have? Most people think it's quadrillion.
Yep, quite a few.
I have a
actually.
feel. Did this get asked last month as well?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You sure?
No.
A lot of people knew quadrillion.
Well, I think people here like to count.
I'm just saying,
So, I mean, like
trillion's kind of the highest I go to.
I mean, like if we're thinking about it, there's a lot of people who've called us out on poor math
Correct.
for their scores. So
Correct.
it's only fitting that they would know an answer regarding math.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
because
Because
quadrillion.
96% quadrillion. I feel bad for the two people who guessed quintillion. Maybe because I was talking about the cotillion. I don't know.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
on
no,
that one.
and there's no notes on this one, so I can't
Yeah,
even
I mean, because
sound
like
smart.
even them, they're like, yeah, it's this is what it is, bro.
That's what it is.
So yeah,
fair enough.
quadrillion.
Quadrillion. Question 19. A film adaptation of In the Heights was released in June of 2021. Who wrote the original Broadway musical's music and lyrics? Was it Andrew Lloyd Webber, Jonathan Larson, Lin-Manuel Miranda, or Steven Sondheim?
Well, this one's just shooting right up as far as the answers go.
I
so.
guarantee you that sometime in the next 24 hours, In the Heights will be playing at my house.
Well, only if you had a TV that was adequate for the space.
Thank God we do. Yeah. Thank God, after much ado, we have been able to remedy the bad TV situation at my house. So, all right. So I thought we were going to have a runaway on this one because, like, the first 40 answers were all the same.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, this is still a pretty solid runaway all the same.
Correct.
But not a perfect score.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. No.
Not at all. So
No.
we had one person guess Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
No one knew of Jonathan Larson, so no one guessed it. And then we had 2 people guess Steven Sondheim.
Mhm.
But we had 47 people, which actually happens to match the last one we had as a runaway.
It was, yes.
So Lin-Manuel Miranda is the correct answer.
Yes.
And if you have not yet seen In the Heights, I highly recommend it.
Yes.
It's a good one. There's one weird scene towards the end, but other than that, it's really pretty good.
Yeah. Is that the one where,
The side of the building?
No, that was Lethal Weapon 5.
Wow, okay.
So, but, so, all right, last question.
I like how it says In the Heights was the first major Broadway hit for Lin-Manuel Miranda.
It was.
Wow. So it was pre-Hamilton?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So we have answers.
Wow.
We have answers being shared with us.
We might have a fan in the house.
All right. Well, Matt, we're down to question
Final
20.
Yeah, so again, we want to thank TwoShare, want to thank From the Barrel, Rockingham, and Great North for helping out tonight, and all the people for showing up and playing. All 51 teams that showed up to play tonight. That's very cool, including Carlos's Spicy Wiener, who came late, which is great. So I get it. Better late, good thing. Better late than never.
Phrasing?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So,
All right, so our final question, question 20. In everywhere but the United States and India, what was the released title of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone? Was it Harry Potter and the Magician's Stone, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Wizard's Stone, or Harry Potter and the Oculist Stone? Is that
Oculus,
right?
yeah. Oculus.
Oculist.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like
So
Oculus.
everywhere but the U.S. and India, which is interesting. And I've got some speaker notes to this later, but I'll keep it to myself for now. What is
that
it?
would make a lot more sense than Oculus.
Occultist.
Yeah, occultist instead of Oculist. Yeah,
I was like,
I was
no,
like
you're
ocular.
good. You
Like,
should have.
that's
I knew it wasn't
interesting.
right.
So
I
you
knew
mean-
Oculists wasn't right.
So you mean like a
Occultist.
lens doctor almost? Yeah,
Yeah.
like a glasses guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Or lady.
All right. So our speaker notes are Harry Potter.
Oculus. I don't.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was changed to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in the U.S. because the publisher didn't think Americans would read a book with philosopher in the title.
They were right.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean,
But at this point,
we are a nation who did not who
So-
voted for.
so I have a question for the nerd in the room. Which order? Where was this book in the order of Harry Potter books?
Number 1.
It was number 1.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that!
All right. I figured after
a
the
bullet,
success of
yeah.
the first one, you could have named it whatever you wanted, and people would have read it.
Well, no, I mean it makes sense because I mean,
Okay.
like Macamee was already that was like basically like up there for like
Okay.
Emmy if it wasn't
Correct.
for
Correct.
the fact it was a movie.
Okay. And what year would this have been? What year would this have been?
Macamee, that was like 1988.
Yeah. No.
This
no,
was like 2000.
88.
No, God,
Okay.
2008.
That would have been like 2001.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like super.
I was 11, I think.
Wow. Ooh.
Wait, the movie? Why are you talking about a movie?
No, the book.
Oh, no, that was.
Yeah, the book.
All right, so we're gonna move on.
That was the last one. We can't move on, Mike.
Well, we can move on to league. So, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at scores.
Scores. We'll check out
Right.
player rankings.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. So
Oh.
our first 3 places are gonna go ahead and win some prizes.
Win
here
some prizes,
from our,
yeah.
from our participating breweries.
And by the way, the difference between number 3 and number 4, 12 points. So somebody missed out on that prize by
Well,
12 points.
well, Mom. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at those scores here.
Congratulations to Victoria.
Congratulations.
18 out of 20 correct. 2274 for score. Really, really epic. But EC, second place, 2 less correct answers, but only
Still pretty high up there. Yeah.
like so close.
Yeah.
But JP can F himself in third place. Skip in fourth. Tight game right there.
Yeah.
But again, the top 4 teams all scored over 2,100 points, which
Yeah.
is pretty
So
spectacular.
pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So well done across the board.
Yep.
So Victoria. That's pretty good. Victoria.
Since you
Yeah.
regret Dickie now, huh?
Nah.
It would have been a better substitute.
It would have been. Yeah. Next time I will.
I'm gonna be busy.
Yeah, I get that.
Be busy.
I ain't nobody's second choice.
All right, I did want to say, for coming in as late as they did, Carlos's spicy wiener, 8 correct, 478 points.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Get 8 right.
eight
They
right.
probably
That's-
only had like 12 questions like they
Yeah,
possibly answered.
I mean, 8 right's basically the same thing as winning in my book.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's good enough. Yeah.
But
Hey.
Firth and 10 and 49th, that's going to be
That's-
held.
that's-
That's going to be held
Yeah,
against
that's.
him for a
I mean,
while,
that's
so, yeah.
basically up there with his fantasy football
Yeah.
scores. So, hey, let's look at who won the team ranking.
Let's do that.
So the team ranking is going to end up with the trophy.
Oh man,
So.
I've seen the scores. It's a tight, like nail-bitingly tight
It is
game.
down to 10 points.
10-point difference.
10-point difference.
10
We're talking
points.
13.4 out of 20 versus 12.5
Yeah.
out of 20.
Yeah, but nail biter. But the trophy will stay in Derry, but not at the same place in Derry. So
Yes,
it's
from the
gonna-
barrel.
From the barrel.
All of a sudden,
Congratulations.
picnic benches are flying.
Flying. 2-share though.
2-share, well done.
Unbelievably
Well done.
respectable. 10 points.
We award you Rockingham's second trophy that they picked up.
But yeah, so Rockingham in third, and then Great North in fourth. But yeah, tight race today, both at
Very
the
well
top
done.
of the individual play and the team play. So yeah, awesome. So again, thank you to From the Barrel, thank you to 2-Share, thank you to Rockingham, thank you to Great North for playing tonight and putting up prizes and getting out the word for tonight's game. And thank you to the over 50 people who played. That was phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
It was awesome, and we'll be. I'm excited to be back. No offense to Dickie, but
No,
yeah,
it's fine.
so-
It's fine. You know, and Chris, apologies for you being the second choice. So yeah, that's
Wow.
fine.
Okay.
Whatever. So,
But yeah, so we're excited. So again, third Thursday of the month. So next month in October, third Thursday of the month, we'll be back again for Battle of the Breweries, which will be really exciting.
Yeah.
We'll see if From the Barrel can retain the trophy. They've probably already gone down and
I'm
busted
sure
in the door.
they can't hear us right
Okay,
now.
fair
And
enough.
and From the Barrel is like they're barricading the door. I'm sure. So, well, Matt, one other thing that's
Yes.
pretty exciting. In 2 weeks,
2 weeks time
in 2 weeks, you and I will be back here
here in Great North.
at Great North,
Yep.
and we will be doing hopefully our first live trivia
Yes.
in person.
In like 2 years.
Only live.
Yeah.
Here at Great North. So,
Right. So the 30th of September.
yep, we'll be
If
here.
you want to come to the tap room here at Great North and play trivia in person. Sorry, I thought we were off. I was looking
No,
at
no.
myself on
Yeah,
camera
no,
too.
we're over there,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
So-
we'll be here in the tap room playing in person the evening of Thursday, September 30th. Would love to have any and all of you come and join us. It'll be the first time. It'll be the first time in a
First
long
time in a
time.
while.
Yeah,
so it'll
first
be
time in a long
super
time.
awkward and great. So
Yeah.
if you thought
Yeah.
this was awkward, just
Yep.
wait.
Yeah,
So-
there will be anger in the room, and it'll probably be warranted. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it. So yeah, September 30th for live in-person trivia here at Great North, and then again the third Thursday of October for Team Battle of the Brewery trivia. And again, we're excited you guys could all join us tonight. And thanks again to Rockingham, From the Barrel, 2-Share, and Great North for putting this up. And again, congratulations From the Barrel for the win.
Yep.
So
Congratulations. All right, take care.
all right, have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.